All right, good morning, everybody. My name is Brad Burgess. I work for TopCon Positioning Systems, and I'm the sales manager for their laser scanning division. So in the time that I have available here, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the new advances, not only in the industry, but with our technology in particular. And so I'd like to start maybe with a couple questions for the audience. And first of all, how many people, just by a quick show of hands, have used laser scanning on a project? Okay, something less than half, perhaps. How many people are from the surveying industry? Maybe those were the same people. I'm not sure how to read that. But the point I wanted to make is there is a lot of new technology in the laser scanning industry, and the industry itself is not that new. The slides here look to me to be a little fuzzy here, so it may be hard for some of you in the back to see, but the industry really started on the commercial side back in 98, 99. I wanted to pay homage to Cyra Technologies, which is now part of the Leica organization, as producing the first commercially available laser scanning system. So from 1999 to maybe 06, 07, when TopCon started getting involved with imaging systems and LiDAR systems, it's been a pretty rapid escalation of technology where we're combining not only the LiDAR, but also the imagery, and then we're also adjusting and innovating the delivery platforms. So although the systems that I work with today and sell today are all tripod-mounted systems, as we've already seen from some of the other panelists, we're now getting involved to vehicle-mounted systems. We're getting into drone technology, which certainly TopCon is involved with, but even now a backpack type of system. And so it's really interesting to see how things are evolving. But what I wanted to spend my time talking about is specifically with regard to laser scanning technology. There's a couple things that have emerged in the last few years that really make it more usable for the practitioners that are actually out collecting data. So if you're an architect, you're a civil engineer, even in the forensics industry, people are making good use of point cloud data, but somebody has to collect that, and the people that's using the data are not necessarily the same people that are collecting the data. So what I'm talking about here is there's different technologies with regard to LiDAR. The time doesn't really allow to get too far into the weeds on that, but one of the things that we're able to do today is using time-of-flight technology is we're able to measure the time it took for that LiDAR measurement to leave the instrument, hit that piece of infrastructure or building that you want to capture, and then we measure the time it took for that measurement to come back. What we're able to do today is using certain filters, we're able to capture that measurement, and in addition to the time that it took for that measurement to take place, we're also able to measure the sine wave that light measurement is being taken. And as a result, we're actually able to capture incredibly accurate measurements very quickly. So what does it mean to you, the practitioner? It means you do have more accurate measurements on each one of the measurements that you've taken. So in the end, you get a better product, a better deliverable for your client, whether your client is internal to your company or is an external client. So one of the other things that we've implemented recently in the last couple of years is, as I'm going to assume that you're aware that as the laser leaves the instrument, the beam starts to widen out. And so there's a couple components that go into accuracy of a LiDAR measurement. One is the actual distance measurement itself, which I just covered. But the other is the spot size of the laser beam as you get out further. And so that is something that we've been able to enhance by using multiple lenses in the instruments. And so we, again, contribute towards a more accurate measurement. So I can see that my time is kind of running out here, so I'm going to kind of accelerate through this. I'd welcome the opportunity to talk with each of you about any particular questions that you had. But keep in mind that the imagery that we collect in the scans themselves are often as important as the actual LiDAR measurements themselves. So with that, I am done. I'm going to accelerate through, so my next presenter is queued up. So thank you very much, and let me know if I can help you out after the presentation. Thanks.